Hi, my name is James Dewey, and from practical everyday uses such as a self-driving car to flamethrowers, he really does it all. Now you're wondering, who might I be talking about? I'll let you know. His name is none other than Elon Musk. During this presentation, I'm going to be talking about his early life, his businesses, and how they help and change the world as we know it. Starting off, Elon Musk was born in 1971 in South Africa. During most of his childhood and teenhood, he would spend living in South Africa. That is, up until the age of 18, when he would finally move to America for college. The college that he was attending at the time was UPenn. After graduating from UPenn with a degree in physics, he later moved on to the Wharton School to pursue a degree and finally obtain one in economics, according to Study Advantage. After this, he was rather keen on pursuing his third degree. Unfortunately, that third degree never happened. Reason being, he only dropped out 2 days into his college experience. Why? Well, at the time, it was known as the internet boom. And Elon, honestly, he made the right choice. Him and his brother formed a company called Zip2. Zip2 was essentially a teacher to businesses who knew nothing or were completely clueless about the internet. They didn't know how to use it, how to advertise, how to communicate, or send a basic message. But Zip2 was there to help them, and they were good at it. So good, in fact, that Elon and his brother's company, Zip2, was eventually bought out. With this newfound money, Elon not only bought an F1 McLaren, but he also decided it would be time to invest in bigger, better companies, because why stop at one? With this, he invested in SpaceX, Tesla, and XPay. Now, you might not have heard of XPay, but you have. It's known as PayPal, one of the most widely used financial services today and most convenient, in my opinion. Now, with this money being divided into his companies did come financial hardship. While he did have a bunch of money in SpaceX, Tesla, XPay, he didn't have a lot of money in his pocket. That unfortunately resulted in him having to get loans so he'd just pay his rent. But it was worth it in the end. Starting off in 2003, Tesla was founded, the first all-electric American car company. Tesla's goal in mind was to make electric cars faster, better, more fun than electric cars, according to the Tesla website itself. Tesla was actually one of the very first to build their own electric sedan, fully electric sedan, mind you, from the ground up. It was also known as the Model S. Further developing on this technology, they made the Model Y, and now the most famous and most affordable electric car at the moment, the Model 3. Along this company also came SpaceX. SpaceX, while being founded in 2002, only really consisted of, carpet, 4 walls. Now, it's worth $33.3 billion, and it's a multi-billion dollar company. And plus, they are only one of the very few to break the military space launch monopoly, which was most commonly held between two aerospace companies known as Lockheed Martin and Boeing. By doing this, they won a U.S. military contract from the Air Force worth $83 million. Now, his companies might be cool and all, but what technology can they offer to the everyday person? Well, backing up the Tesla, self-driving cars, self-autonomous cars, for example. If you're not paying attention to the road, or if there is a distraction, that car will be looking for you. It could help take down vehicle driver accidents, which are normally caused by human error rather than robotic error. And along with this, they are also fully electric, like I mentioned earlier, which will have major environmental effects. Another with SpaceX. SpaceX might be actually reinventing how we see space, especially with their reusable space orbiters, which actually allow for multiple trips to be used in space instead of a one-and-done rocket, as was normally used with NASA. Now, with this technology stepping forward, we could even see space sightseeing, maybe even space travel. And honestly, it's looking like that. From the way that he's developed this technology, you could be going to Mars soon enough. Now, I hope you understand why I chose Elon Musk and how important he is to me. Now, I hope you see how important he is to you. And one day, who knows? The only Uber that we're gonna need is our own cars.